to another episode of Beauty Told. It's your girl Britt. And again, today I have a very special guest to help me with our juicy topic for today. Now, me and him go way back. And when I say way back, we go way back like four flats on the Cadillac. We definitely go years back. So this is an honor, a privilege. And without further ado, I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
What's going on with y'all, man? My name is Cortez. Find me on YouTube at Goofy Tez. And I'm here to support her. See that she got a lot going on, and this thing gonna take off, man. So y'all stay tuned. We finna get into some juicy stuff.
Yes, absolutely. And thank you. I appreciate it. Always love.
Always.
And you know what? I definitely think you take time to come and support your girl. Yep. And again, I think this is where relational and comical is going to kind of be able to intertwine into this subject today. So without further ado, we are going to talk about is sliding into someone's DMs. Is it a legit way to find love? I've been curious about this because, your girl been kind of out the game for quite some time, just getting back in about 2 years ago with the divorce. And dating is definitely a different scene than I remember. And, and of course, you guys, my fake journal, I forgot to mention. Yes, it's all raggedy and toe up, but it is still holding strong. So that way, week after week, I can come with y'all with these different topics and help bless the lives of all of my people out there, my beauties and gents. So anywho, yeah, dating is rough. It's tough. It's different. Now, Tez, I know that we were talking off camera. I know that you have someone. You can talk to your special lady if you'd like to.
She a little cold. She look cold. She look cold. A little cold.
No, but she a baddie though, so that's all right. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Because I didn't want to, I don't want to overstep because we are going into maybe something prior to when y'all met. And with culture, with social media platforms, and it's so easy to either Facebook Messenger for my older people that do that.
Oh, you going way back.
Yeah, because some people definitely use Facebook more.
Yeah.
And then you got your Instagram with the DMs.
I'm
just learning TikTok. I'm just learning. Somebody hit me up yesterday through there.
What?
So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm still learning. A dance?
Yeah, they was.
So I do a dance with you?
They was. And I tell you what, I was like at flirting. So I don't know what to say. I don't know what to type. I'm used to verbal.
Right.
So this is new for me, y'all. So I figured I would bring Tez into this because I need to know. For one, seriously though, is it legit?
Like DM?
Yeah, or is it just kind of guys like having fun with it?
I feel like it's more like it's trying to like shoot your shot, but you don't know. It's thrown out there because now females nowadays, that's what they give out. They don't give out their number. They give out the Instagram.
That's true.
You be like, oh, can I get your number? They be like, no, you get my Instagram though. And then it's like, what am I gonna get your Instagram for if we not finna film? Because some females, that's how they is. They don't want to go there. But I feel like legit no. Me personally, because I didn't came across a few females and it wasn't legit. It was like we cool, or you could get catfish like that.
I was thinking that too. I've had now. It kind of segues into your dating apps.
Right.
Which again, if y'all see my face anywhere on the dating apps, let me know. I'm gonna report it. You're definitely getting catfish, okay? I'm not on any of those. But yeah, my girlfriend was telling me there was this. I mean, the picture was brother was fine.
Okay.
Fine, and they just back and forth.
Okay.
But yeah, come to find out, like this was not him. Not even
catfish.
Close. He just used somebody else's picture to try to get away and see how far he can go with this. And that is crazy.
Yeah.
That is insane.
But that's also a blessing in a way towards you to let you know how beautiful you is. For somebody to use your profile.
Yeah, that's true.
And you feel me? Like, because you could use Beyonce. You can use Cardi B. But they using you. It's kind of like, it's weird, but it's like, it's a privilege in a way.
That's true. I guess I never thought of it.
Yeah, like, you should, like, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like you should like take it like that's weird, but at least I know I look good. That's how I should take it. That's how if I was you, I'd take it.
Okay.
That's
well, I mean, I see what I'm saying. You had to give me a little different understanding of a different viewpoint.
Because we all watch Catfish, the TV show.
Yes, what my nail tech hit me onto it, and I was blown away.
Yeah, it's a lot of weirdos.
It is.
A lot of weirdos. And then it won't look nothing like you. Like, it could be you, but then the lady in the picture could be fat and ugly.
Yeah.
And then you be like, damn, what happened to the...
Right. Like,
what happened to
no
her?
similarities.
Yeah.
I think the episode I watched, it was a girl thinking that she was in love with this guy. It ended up being like a woman.
Right.
I'm
It's
like,
crazy.
It'd not even close.
It'd be crazy. I didn't saw a lot of stuff. I got catfish before.
Okay, do tell, because I just have to know, how did that go down?
All right, so I was doing YouTube. This was like 2017. And I was on, what is it, Monkey. Do you know Monkey yet?
I've heard.
I was on there. So the video was to basically rank me 1 through 10, or I think it was either rank me 1 through 10 or am I cute enough to be your boyfriend? So I came across this girl, and I couldn't really tell that she looked like a dude because you could cover it up so much. So I had ended up getting her number, and not her number. She ended up texting me on the app, and then I ended up getting her number, her Instagram.
Okay.
So when we got on FaceTime, this is crazy. It's taking me back. This is crazy. So when we got on FaceTime, she was hiding, like her face was like this, like the camera was like this. So I'm like, scoot the camera back,
right?
But she like, no, I'm doing something right now. I'm like, what could you possibly be doing? I'm like, okay. So now this is how I found out she was a catfish. I was on my way to the gas station. The most horrible news ever. This is crazy. This is crazy. But she was like, she said, I got something to tell you. I said, what? You got another boyfriend?
Right.
So she like, no. So I'm like, what? Were you gay? She like, no. I'm like, what, you don't want me? I'm thinking everything that you can think of. So the last thing was like, it's gotta be a motherfucking dude. It's gotta be a dude. But I didn't say it. I'm like, I'm not gonna disrespect. Because what if I say it and it's like, why would you even think that?
Right, yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna say it. So I'm like, what is it? So I was on scene for like an hour. And then she was like, I'm a dude. And I'm like, you just gonna, just like that, you're not gonna break it down, like, listen. She like, you couldn't tell? So then she tried to go into depth with it. So I'm like, how can I tell when you covering up? She like, I have a whole Adam's apple. I'm like, you not got one of these. I ain't see this. So I end up going around and showing the people around me her photo. I'm like, is this a dude?
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah. I'm like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm like, please don't do this to me. So one person said yeah, but the next person had said no.
Right.
So I'm like,
so now it's me.
So they zoomed in on the throat, and it was like, it was horrifying. Then she tried to talk to me like, we can still be friends. I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't even know what to call you no more, bruh, sis. I don't know what to call you. I don't know what to call you. So I'm like, yeah, you're right. I might just keep doing what you're doing, but don't keep playing people like that.
Yeah.
Then I blocked her.
That is horrible.
Yeah.
Okay,
she
I
got blocked.
definitely didn't see that coming.
Yeah, she got blocked bad. I've been seeing her TikTok.
Really?
Like, for my number is like, I guess she still got the same number. So, you know, TikTok it say add contact.
It do.
And I saw her and I'm like, disgusting. Just disgusting.
Absolutely not.
Like, how could you do me like that?
That is horrible.
This face? I mean, I know I ain't got a haircut, but this face?
Like, yeah, come on now.
We could have been honest. We could have been bros. Whatever. Literally. But yeah, that was crazy. It's a lot of catfish. So I don't advise going into DMs. Please don't, because you never know what you're going to find out.
That's true.
Never know.
That is true.
It's sad out here.
It's definitely, and you know what, if you had asked me this maybe about 5 months ago, like, is DMs legit, I would have been like, no, absolutely not. Right. Absolutely not. Now, I will say that I have a story where it's a little different.
Okay.
No catfishing.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Yeah. So I had someone from 20 years ago. We really, yeah. I know, right? So that makes me like 2. I know, I get it. But no, he was 15, puppy love, all that cute little stuff. We lost contact. He was a bad boy, got caught up in some stuff. And 20 years later, I get a message through Facebook. So it's
okay.
little old school.
Maybe y'all for Facebook. Old school. Maybe y'all for Facebook. We more Instagram, Snapchat. I'm
still trying to get him. You're gonna have to help me out. Okay?
All right, I got you.
So he hit me up in Messenger, and aside from that, he also was like liking some pictures, putting some comments.
Throwing
So
it out
that way, that way it shows notifications. Because I'm gonna be real with y'all. Especially on Facebook, every friend request, if I show you, it's nothing but just fellas. Man. All up and through, especially since I changed from, married to divorced to now single.
Right.
So it's just nothing but guys. I don't really entertain it. I don't see where it's legit for me that's a way to find somebody. Like, nah, I'm cool.
Right.
But I did notice that he took it a step further, and not only did he just send me a friend request, but then you're liking stuff, you're commenting stuff, you're sending me a message.
Threw it out there.
So I'm like, okay, it caught my eye, because to send me a friend request is not going to do it. So that's what made me look more into it. I'm like, wait, I know this person. So I think it's a little different when you know the person or have some familiarity. Like maybe if you were like, inbox from somebody, like DM like a girl, and you're like, wait, she looks familiar.
And there's been girls like that I didn't DMs, and I'm like, wow. Yeah. Like I just saw some middle school girls that I went to middle school with. They don't even look the same.
Yeah, that'd be the thing.
Completely different. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. So it
How
do be
grown and matured.
Never know.
In the right areas too,
Yeah.
Because that's a way that they can kind of shoot their shot, because maybe they was little nerds and tweets and everything back then. You wouldn't have given them the time of day, but now that they blossom,
it's like, let me just go ahead. Because in school you be nervous.
Absolutely.
You don't want to get turned down in front of everybody. Yeah. So when you outside of school, it's more like, oh, I don't care. Like you turn me down, I don't care. I can delete you and say I never DM'd.
Yep.
That's how it is. I did it a couple times.
Have you? Okay.
Did a couple times. DM, you feel me? Reject. I'm like, all right, watch this. Block. Delete messages. And then they go, oh, you DM me. Never did that.
Right. What you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Never. That would be a good. I don't know if you've done this already. That'd be a good content video.
Yeah.
Too,
I don't think I've never done it.
Yeah, that would be funny.
I never did.
Like, I don't know what you talking about.
Yeah. You lying. That lying.
So what is some ways though that when you were doing that, what was your ways of kind of approaching the female where she knew you was serious? Because I know it's got to be probably a little difficult for you, because you do comedy, you know what I'm saying, on your YouTube channel. Make sure y'all check them out. Hilarious, by the way. And so how do you get a girl to like take you seriously?
Like as me being like a comedian?
Yeah.
Maybe it's like, because, okay, when I DM'd the girl, like the start of the comedy, I started doing comedy when I was like 9th grade. So that's like 14.
Oh, okay.
So started doing it in school, it was kind of taking off. So everybody was like, oh, you funny, So the followers got to coming in. So for me, I feel like when I DM somebody, I don't know, it's kind of like, it was like, you funny, but it was like, all right, I didn't hit a couple people like, I'm not trying to be funny right now. Like, I'm really trying to talk to you. Like, I can joke. Like, we can do videos and stuff together, but right now I'm trying to talk to you. Okay. And then it's hard, but it's really hard because it's like being a comedian is like trying to talk to somebody. Now they expecting you to make them laugh. Yep. Like, I'm not trying to make you laugh. I'm trying to talk to you.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, sometimes it works. Sometimes you got to put on that game face like, hey, stop playing with me. I'm really trying to. Then they, ha, you funny. I'm not being funny right now. Like, it's not a joke.
Yeah.
It's hard, though.
That's got to be hard.
It's hard.
They don't know when you turn it on and turn it off. So it's like.
It's hard because, I mean, when you get with them and y'all meet in person, it's different. Yeah. Now I can make you laugh, but also I can be serious.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you can make a female laugh, you got her.
Hey, I'm not going to lie about that. Oh. One thing I love to laugh.
So if I can make you, if I can sit here and make you laugh, it ain't even gotta be a cry laugh, just a laughing about you so funny. I got you.
Yep.
It's like I got you. Yeah. Like comedy men are winning right now.
Yeah. No, facts. I remember I was telling you that off camera too. Like, one of the things that's really taken off on all platforms, whether it's TikTok, whether it's your Instagram, your Facebook, is comedy. People love to laugh, and I think that it really got intensified during COVID when we were stuck in the house, nothing to do. That you needed that to uplift your spirits. Yeah, and I
had reached Soulja Boy.
Shut up! Yes. I think I did see that.
Yes, I reached Soulja Boy. I was doing a video. I did one video prior to him, and then I did another video with him about I was going at it.
Okay,
and I imitated like the same thing, like, and it made it so funny because. So Bow Wow showed his do-rag, the front, and I showed a mask, and everybody was just like dying. And then I think like 2 2 hours later, my brother called me, like, Salisbury posted. It was so crazy. Everybody thought I was gonna blow up. I mean, it did take off. Like, I went from like 1,000 followers to like where I'm at now at 3,000. It went from, so I gained 2,000, but I stopped uploading certain skits, and then followers, dead followers. Yeah, but it's definitely crazy. And Comedy Men are winning because you got people like Kevin Hart, his wife. They've been together for years. Drewski, he have a girlfriend. He just don't show her.
Yep.
So it's comedians that's definitely like winning. And I feel like we keep our business kind of off the internet. Like when you come to rappers, rappers is kind of like they business already out there.
Yeah.
They make a certain song and they say something about a female. It's like, oh, you talking about her?
Yep.
But comedy, what can I say for you to think that I'm talking about her?
Right.
Nothing. I can't say nothing.
That's
I can make a joke and be like, this girl I used to talk to, but you ain't gonna never find out what girl that was.
That's true. That is true.
Comedy Men are winning.
They are, man. They are. And y'all keep doing y'all thing because we enjoy it. We love it. Definitely keeps us going.
Live and laugh.
That's it. That's it. You know what's funny too? I have learned with social media and everything, and like I said, just being out here in this dating world, a lot of times you can tell a lot about a person just by their profile. If you actually take the time to go on people's like Instagram profile or Facebook profile, you can kind of use that as a way of filtering through the BS as well, avoiding some catfishing and stuff like that, because a lot of people will give way more than you need to on their social medias. Their whole life is social media.
Yeah.
So I've been able to definitely tell who is from the DMs, who's legit, and who ain't. Like, I can tell by the way you just posting about guns and this and that. Like, nah, that don't really fit where I'm at. You know? Yeah, not at all. Or if I see a guy, all he posts is himself, selfie. It's like, you really fixated on yourself.
Right.
Nope, pass. You know, so again, for y'all out there, just kind of keep that in mind when you're trying to like legit. If that's what you're using to legit find love,
that's fine. But I would say meet up. I would rather say I really try to talk to a girl in Walmart before I slide in the DM nowadays.
That's true.
Just nowadays, because back in like I want to say when I was like in 8th, 9th grade, it was cool. You might get a response back, you might not. But now it's like you sign a DM and it's like a whole dude could be texting you back. Because now I feel like nowadays female are trying to be men in a way. I feel like female are trying to, what men used to do as far as, be aggressive. It's like now we more laid back and now the female is more aggressive.
Yeah, I've noticed that too, because now everybody's like, oh, girls, shoot your shot. They're promoting.
Yeah, they're promoting. Yeah.
And I don't know if I feel for me, that's just something that's out of my character. I really don't do that too much because I feel like the guy should be the pursuer.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the fun. That's part of the understanding of if they even interested in you. You know, you kind of just shooting. You don't even really know what you're shooting at.
You don't know what you're shooting at.
Yeah.
You're shooting at a whole dude.
Yeah.
You don't even know. And you don't believe no female out here that posts on her story she's single. And she was just with her dude. Don't believe it, man. Don't do it. Because you going to slide and you going to be sliding in the wrong DM. Like, I can tell you some stories.
I was just going to say, like, there's a story behind that.
Yes. It's a story of everything. My life is a story.
Oh, my gosh.
Shall I say it?
Yeah, please do. Because I'm like, what?
So, this girl I used to go to high school with. 9th grade. We started 9th grade together.
Okay.
We and her was talking. So, I ended up getting her number. And it was like, just catching up on life. So, she told me she was single. So I'm all right, cool. I'm gonna shoot my shot. You feel me? Just let's make this more interesting. The next day, I said to her DM, the dude texts back like, she ain't single, bro. What are you texting her for? I said, ain't this about a mother? Ain't no way. She just but it's like they going back and forth. This was probably the craziest thing ever. So he a text, she not single. She a text, don't believe him. Yes, I am single. So it was like he was on one phone, she was on the other phone, and they was just like, and I'm like, you know what? Just, don't worry about it. She ain't
lose my information.
And then I think a year later she got pregnant.
Ooh, wait.
And I'm just like, don't do it, man. They'll post on their story, they single, and it's like, you not single.
Right, at all.
They in love. It's mad single.
Ooh.
That's what I call it.
wait.
I call it mad single.
Yeah.
Just
you
saying it
ain't-
for the moment.
Yep. Because maybe they had a little argument,
Mhm.
disagreement. Like, yep, I'm out here,
Yep.
and it's just temporary,
It's
or
crazy.
it's just for the fun.
It's crazy.
See if they can still, they see if they still got it. Some people might do that too.
Yeah,
So,
some people. Yeah,
that's crazy.
You never know. People, females, man, it's cheaters. Not. I'm not saying to every female,
Right.
but it really is females out here that's really playing the dudes now. Like it's not the same no more. It's
not.
I mean, men still, real men don't cheat. I'm gonna put that out there.
Okay.
Real men don't cheat.
I think so too.
Now, when females come to me like all boys cheat, I'm like, well, I'm not a part of them boys then. I don't cheat. I haven't cheated since probably like long time ago.
Okay.
But yeah, females are the cheaters nowadays.
Okay.
Some of them.
You know what? And I can say that there are some females out here that be a little, y'all be scandalous now. Y'all know y'all be doing wrong.
Very.
Having the wrong intentions. And you're never gonna get good out of that. So please stop.
Please stop. Because it's not working. It's
no,
not.
At all.
It's not showing a good sign of you in a way, if that makes sense. But in a way, I want to see how this makes sense to you. So if men text another female, it's like we cheating, but it's like it's not really making us look no type of way. Now, if a female go and cheat, use up. You know?
That's true.
The HOE. So it's like
true. That part I never understood that, because we should be held at the same standard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's not fair.
Right.
So yeah, if you doing that, it's wrong. The female doing that is wrong.
Right.
Wrong is wrong, right is right. That's my take on it, for real.
But it's like if females do it, it's like it's so much more to when men do. I think it's because it's like an expectation.
Yeah.
And it's like I expect a man to cheat. But for a female to do, it's like, whoa. But females' emotions is way deeper than men. My opinion.
It is. And you know what? It would take a lot, to be honest with you, it would take a lot for a female to even entertain and do that, for real.
Right.
So it means that she has been tolerating a lot with that male for quite some time, and just been taking apology after apology after apology, accepting, to the point where now she's like, you know what? I'm going to do it too. You know, because I will say when a woman gets fed up, that kind of does trigger the texting, the cheating, and stuff like that. So there are some good solid women out here, and a lot of times the ones that do step out is because it's been a lot. They tolerated,
and you could kind of tell. And you could tell. Yeah. You can look at a female and tell you've been through something. And then when they really get to talking about it to you, like say for instance if I'm trying to talk to you, but you telling me a lot like about your past relationship, it's like, oh, I can tell. Like this really hurt you. Because if I'm telling you less than what you telling me, it's like, okay, then my past didn't really do nothing to me. But you to sit in my face and just blabber and blind, it's like, I don't care, but it's like I can see that. I take notes.
Yeah,
I take notes.
That's good though. Like
I take notes.
You advance beyond your age if you're able to pick that up, because not everybody does that.
I get that a lot. I'm advanced behind my age.
I'm telling you, seriously, for you to pick that's some grown men stuff that get to figuring that out and be like, oh, okay, this is where she's at. Like, she still has some healing to do.
Right.
So now you got to evaluate if that's something that you want to even entertain.
Put yourself,
and,
put yourself in.
So
mess you up, and then she's so focused on her past. And some females, they hurt off their past. Yeah. So they wasn't able to hurt him at the time, but the next man coming, oh, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna put you through the same thing he put me through, but worse. Yeah. And not a man looking stupid like, wait, I didn't cheat on you. I didn't do nothing. Right. Like, so why you putting me through this?
That's exactly it.
Then that's what involved men to go and cheat.
Woo! So we getting into a lot. See, I told y'all, because yes, beauties and gents out there, we have got to do the work. We cannot just go from one relationship to another relationship without, like you said, the healing. Yeah. You have to get that healing done. And like I've told you guys in my past episodes, when I went through what I went through, I actually had to go to therapy and realize there was actually some childhood trauma that actually affected how I was ineffectively loving someone, or wasn't able to really show my love the way that I wanted to. And that can cause a lot of discrepancy. It causes a lot into a relationship that is unnecessary. Yeah.
Because a lot of can happen in your childhood that you kind of like, it's sticking with you. It's like it's like a spirit that's not trying to leave. Like I'm gonna stick with you until you find a priest or something to come in here and do a whole ritual to get up off your back.
Right.
But until you do,
seriously.
and that priest and that is your therapist.
Yeah.
And I mean, at the time, I never really cared about a therapist, but it's like therapists really could get you through things.
It really can.
You don't even know.
It really can
help you go deep into your mind.
Yeah.
Instead of talking to one of your homeboys or your girls and they ain't doing nothing but just going off what you saying and they agreeing with you, but you need somebody that's going to agree with you and disagree.
Thank you. And that is a very valid point. You don't need someone that's just going to continue to just have your back. No, you need someone who can bring that more out. We need to get more elaborate on what all happened. That's the only way you're going to get true healing. You got to get to the root of everything. And from there, things can definitely get better. There could be more positivity. There could be more light. You know what I mean? And I would say for myself that it's very rare that I'll seek out advice from people,
right?
Especially relational wise. I've just learned not to do that, from past mistakes. But if I do, I will always go to someone who I know is going to give me unbiased opinion about everything. They're going to evaluate the good, bad, and ugly of it and help to
not
come
gonna
up
be
with
a yes man.
Yeah, because I don't need that. I'm really coming to you for advice to tell me if I was wrong, let me know I was wrong.
Right.
If that person was wrong, let me know that they was wrong, or where we could have both handled it a little bit better.
Right.
And a lot of times when I'm not seeking this type of advice from like my single friends, I'm not, because you can't.
You single?
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
How am I gonna get advice from you and you single?
So Beauty, stop doing that too.
Yeah.
Even some people that's in a relationship
can't give you the right advice.
They can't,
because they're not going through what you're going through.
Yeah, or they not handling their situation the right way.
So you have to. You got to sit down with your partner and figure out what's the problem.
That's it.
And then if it keep being a problem, hey, you know what's going on, then split.
Yeah.
It's over with. Ain't no reason to even talk no more.
That's it. I think a lot of times we do need to know when to cut.
Yeah. It's I feel like it's love.
Yeah.
You love a person so much, or you've been through a lot with a person so much, you don't want to cut it off. You don't want to be like, you know what? Forget it. Compared to when we was in high school. Yeah. High school was different. Ooh, I could say forget you and go talk to the next girl in the next class. So it's like, it wasn't nothing, but now it's like the real world is crazy.
It is. It's crazy. It is. High school, you're right. It was a foul movement. What and you do to be with this cheerleader next to you? Man. The other cheerleader, like, what the? Okay.
Like, what is going on?
Messy.
Yeah.
Listen, so I want to know, so, aside from the DMs, aside from the messaging and everything, like, how have you been able to thrive in your relationship? Because how long have you guys been together, if you don't mind me asking?
2 years.
2 years? That's a nice amount of time. Yeah. So through everything, how have you guys been able to kind of just weather the storms and, get through different problems and situations?
Kind of like just, by being young, you make mistakes.
Yeah.
By being young, you go to people you don't supposed to go to. They give you the wrong advice. Now you, am I wrong? And then that person's like, you ain't wrong. And then you got to sit down with yourself like, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like it's been more kind of just letting it go. Like, kind of just like, I got this from Kevin Hart. So whatever happens, it happens and go in the air. Don't think about it no more. So basically, like, if we argue and we get over that argument, don't bring it up no more. Ooh, don't bring it up no more. Because if you bring it up again, it's like, now we finna go to the roots on why this argument started. Yeah. Now y'all back arguing. So I've been kind of just, for the relationship, 2 years is kind of like, I don't think it's nothing. Okay. I feel like you got to learn your partner after 30 years.
Yeah, that's true.
40 years. You're going to continue to learn your partner. But it's been kind of just letting it go, like letting arguments go, just kind of growing together, coming together, seeing what the real issue is. And, separation too. Yeah. Kind of getting away for a while.
That's good.
Kind of just going over your homeboy house and she go out with her girls. And it's like, we come back and now it's a different energy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I like that. That's really good advice. Yeah. And see, I think that regardless of age, you learn, how to navigate through relationships and get through the good as well as the bad when it gets ugly. And just have a more mature, viewpoint on. Like you said, sometimes even from your, dudes or something giving you advice, like you had to kind of sit in the mirror and be like, right. No, was it me?
Yeah. You really gotta, and sometimes it's okay for it to be you.
Thank you.
It's okay for it to be you.
Thank you.
But if you thinking every time is you. It's not me. It's as much as you as it is me.
There you
So
go.
it's like, it have been a lot of times when I'd have just been like, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Like, I'm tripping, man. Like, let me chill out. Then you trying to go, it's hard to hype y'all females to get y'all back to being cool. Because y'all hold y'all attitudes.
Ooh, yeah,
No, leave me alone. Don't talk to me. No. Then it's like, all right. And then it come back together. So it's like,
yeah.
Please don't take no advice from none of your homeboys and homegirls. Because your homegirls don't really care about your relationship. And your homeboys don't either.
That's true. That's true. And I will say that they don't know what all is going on. They only know bits and pieces of the story.
Right.
And they just gonna again just throw out there what they think.
Right.
You know
what I feel like is wrong.
So yeah, definitely be careful of taking their word for gold.
Yeah.
And running with it because yeah.
And it might not make a lot of sense to you, but to them, from you telling them, it's like, oh, this is what I would do if I was you, but you're not me. So what do I really want to do?
That's it. That's exactly it.
And that's a lot of reasons like in my past, I feel like everybody cheat. So in my past, I cheated, but it never came from me asking my homeboys or, it came from me just being like young and like, man, I want to do what I want to do. Like, boom.
Absolutely.
I got caught up too. It's cool.
Yeah. And I think that the important thing is that you learn from it, you grow from it.
Yeah.
So you know that that's not an accepted behavior that you should continue.
Right.
As you get older in life. Like that's not cool.
Exactly.
And it's not fair to the other person either.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just cut them off versus, putting them through
up
that pain.
Because then it's like you wasting time too.
Yeah.
Now we could be together for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. But once we break up, now I feel like a waste. I just wasted 7 years of my life putting up with this arguing. We had good times, but we was arguing, and I could have been talking to somebody else.
Yeah.
Now you looking dumb, but it's like you got to grow from it.
Yeah. I think everybody looks at it that way too. Like, dang, like
I think that's why people don't really give up on a relationship because they don't want to waste their time.
I know, but see that's the thing where you got to be careful with that too, because then you technically are wasting time because if it's just continued toxicity, and I feel like toxic relationships, they only get more toxic as you keep them going. Because now you're tolerating too much more than you should have. He's taking too much than he should have. And
when is it time to say?
Just
cut it off.
There's no win in that. So that's gonna be a good topic for when do you just walk away?
When you just say it's over with?
Yeah.
And some people don't know when.
No.
Like it's couples out here been together for 30 years and they just got a divorce. What happened?
It's becoming a phenomenon now.
Like after 30 years, what could have possibly happened for y'all to get this divorce?
Like this is crazy.
It's crazy.
Now it's becoming the norm.
Right. It's becoming normal now. So, you look on the internet, oh, such got a divorce. Look on it, such like this is normal now. Like
it makes you almost not want to get married because you see so many marriages falling apart, and it's like, well, dang, they might have been, for the celebrity ones, they might have been who you idolize. Like, oh, I want to have that when I grow up.
Right.
And then now, the balloon is
Jay-Z and Beyonce break up is over.
I think so too. So J and B, y'all got to keep it going, just to keep the faith and hope of marriage alive, okay?
Yeah.
Because otherwise, all is lost.
Right. Okay? Exactly.
But this was fun. I actually liked this. I got to learn a little bit more, especially like I said, because Instagram and TikToks and all that were, you get a little old. I'm trying to figure this out. It was nice to hear your input of, the good, the bad, and the not so pleasant experiences with it.
So what about you? Like, how is your love life? How is it taken care of? Is you like, you looking, you searching, you chilling right now?
That's a very valid question.
Because they got these your people.
That's true.
These ain't some you can't keep secrets from them.
Yes, that's true. And I'm gonna just take a 2-second to be like, hey, make sure if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe, support your girl, support us. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. I will have the information in the description. So that way y'all can keep it going with both of us because again, all love, all support. We love and appreciate everyone.
Might get another episode.
That's right. That's right. You just never know.
Never know.
But to answer your question, I've actually taken a step back from the dating. I haven't taken the necessary time I needed to embrace singleness.
Right.
And really just get to know Brittany.
Right.
You know what I mean? this will give me more time to focus on my boys, 2
Right.
boys. So not
in it.
I'm not looking.
Okay.
I'm not actively looking.
Okay.
I guess if the right gent approaches me, I would still be willing to,
Right. Okay.
but I'm not technically.
What's your
looking.
what's your like type? Like
Ooh.
what is your type like? Let me see. See, that's why I said
Mm,
I got the juicy stuff.
okay, all
So
right
like,
then.
is it young, your age, middle age? Like, what is an age limit for you to be like, nah, you too young?
Okay.
Like, is 21 old?
Ooh,
Old? I mean, it's
is it old
21.
enough?
Is it old enough? 21 old enough.
I would say that's good too, because age for me makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely say 21's too young.
Really?
I would, because you just kind of get into finding you for real. Like,
Right.
you know, you finally out of high school, you in the real world, and you trying to figure out where you want to be in life, what you want to do, get your career and everything
Right.
figured out. And I think that, and you need that time. So, but for me, fast forward a couple years, almost 15, but
Right.
I do kind of have my foot in the ground of what I want to do, and doing those things. I have children,
Right.
so that 20-year-old for the most part usually don't have them. So
Right.
yeah, it's some big differences that
Okay.
may not mesh well.
Okay.
But I would say that my cutoff has usually been anything that's gonna be under 30. So
Under
20,
30?
under 30, I know.
But wonder if you come across like a 20-year-old or 20-year-old,
Mm-hmm.
and what if they already been through the stuff they already like? Okay, like for me personally, I didn't already talk to a lot of females, so it's like
Okay.
I don't want to talk to a lot of females no more. I want
Okay.
just that one.
Yeah.
So what if you come across somebody like that? Like if they tell you like, well, I know I'm young, but I can show you, because there's a lot of young men out here that's like
That's
really
true.
like me. I'm young, but everybody tell me I'm way
Very
mature for my
mature.
age.
You are very
So
mature.
what if you come across somebody like that? Like
That's gonna be so. That's rare though.
age
That
ain't
a
nothing but a number.
guy. That's true. I listen. I used to promote it. Okay.
Say, man.
I tried a young guy though before. I think he was 26 or something in his 20s. Nice young entrepreneur, whatever. But it got a little weird. So he took me into like this dark room on Instagram. I didn't even know that existed.
A dark. What?
Yeah, it's like a private room on Instagram. Are you familiar with it?
Well, how long ago was this? Months.
Less than, yeah, it was a couple months ago.
Okay, I think it's called silent mode or something. Vanish mode.
That.
Okay.
That it was so weird because everything's it's black, and so basically for y'all that don't know, it's like the messages they come and they disappear.
Yeah.
Stories they come and they disappear, and it's only you guys see it.
Yeah.
And like I had it where he like was showing me him getting his rocks off, and for me that's not flattering.
Right.
For me that it just went.
As I know.
Yeah, that went too far. Especially if we didn't even went on we didn't have no conversation for real. And you already showing, your eggplant and everything.
Right.
Nah, I was cool on that.
Yeah, young man is weird.
Yeah.
They do be weird, but it's like I gotta vouch for my type of young man.
Okay.
We not like that.
Okay.
I mean, you can find a young man. See, before I was with the girl I always say like I wanted like an older female.
Okay.
Like, you gotta be older, because every female I messed with was older. Like even in high school, I was 15, girls 17. Okay. I was 16, that's girls fair. 19. That's so fair. It's like I even talked to like 20 years old before. Like so it was like for me, I think it was based off of like how the way I acted. Yeah. So they was like, oh no, you don't act like you. Yep. So
see, for you that's different because you definitely have the maturity. Not right. All of them in the 20s have that. No. Now I'm not going to exclude them all out. I guess they would really have to unfortunately put a lot of work in. Yeah, for me to know that they're really serious and they are. I would be able to differentiate them from the rest of their age group.
So you play hard to get.
I wouldn't say I'm playing hard to get. I'm just saying that because my mind is already thinking that you in this particular age group, you're going to be immature. Right. It's going to come with that. I think it would have to do a little bit more effort on his end of pursuing and helping me to
Right.
know through different avenues
Right.
that he legit is like, no, I'm serious. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So that,
Like what? Like what do he have to do
whew,
for him to be like,
oh no.
I want Brittany. Like
Uh-huh.
you're the only one I want, and I'm not taking no for answer.
Ooh.
See, you gotta come. See, man, you gotta come across the man that's like putting it down. Like,
Mm.
listen, you can have everything.
Yeah.
Phone, wallet,
Yeah. Yeah.
keys to the house, keys to my car.
And
Wanna,
it's funny because those people, I wouldn't even necessarily need that, but it'd be nice to know that I could.
right.
Consistency.
Consistency.
You know what? I feel like that's where a lot of men in general will lack it, is they're not consistent. You might reach out to me one morning, or we have a phone conversation, but then I don't hear from you for a couple days.
Right.
Like, so that just kind of lets me know my importance or lack thereof in your life.
Right.
So I think consistency. I definitely think that having that going is going to catch my attention, because it's like, wow, he never misses a beat.
Right.
I'm very observant. I'm like you.
Okay.
I pay attention to the smallest details. So yeah, gentlemen, just know that for the ones that want to get me out of my single zone, you're gonna have to push real hard, but it's gonna be worth it. Right. I feel like I'm a good catch. Everybody likes to think they are, but I'm definitely a good catch.
Top tier.
Yeah, know what I'm saying? But you gotta show me that you really want it. And to be honest, that's how we all should go with goals, with our aspirations and what we want to do. If you really want it, you gotta do that consistency. Remember, we was talking about that. Yep. We literally was talking about it, how it sounds so cliche, but legit, you'll see it's the really, results.
Like, and that's so crazy to me. Like, I used to hear, like, I used to watch my favorite YouTubers, and they used to be like, man, consistency. Like, that was the only advice they put out, consistency. And you'd be like, man, you lying. And then it's like, once you put in that consistency work, it's like I told you, I went from 250 to 280 in over before 24 hours. And that was just so crazy to me, because I'm like, wow, like, I really uploaded for this amount of time, and now look. Yeah. And it's crazy. Consistency is really key, y'all. Please do not think that is not key. Like, even if you're doing skits or whatever you're doing in life, just be consistent with it.
That's true.
Like this, that's why I say, give them a schedule. I promise you, they gonna expect it. Like, okay, she upload on Saturday. Okay, I'm finna watch her video. Okay. Tell me.
And see, I'm learning from him too, because he's been in the game for a little bit. Your girl, I'm just kind of hitting the scene and, still getting everything figured out. But it was nice that I could be able to get some advice from my Cortez. Yeah. And it's valid and very much factual advice that I definitely needed. So I definitely appreciate that from you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
And not only do I appreciate that, I appreciate you coming on here and giving me your expertise.
Appreciate you
know
for
what I'm saying? Throwing a little humor in there. I'm telling y'all, check his videos out. Hilarious. Yeah. Subscribe. Yeah. Keep it going. And like I said, all love for sure.
Yeah. But we got a video coming soon with me and her.
That's right.
When do you think you're gonna drop this?
This is gonna be out on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So So I'm glad you brought that up. So speaking of consistency, Wednesdays are gonna work better for me, you guys. So count this, set it in stone. You know what I'm saying? Check me on it. Keep me accountable. Wednesdays, they're dropping. So they're dropping these gems.
So
ready.
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
So you hold me to it too. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Y'all heard it first.
See, me, I'm gonna really be on you. I'm gonna really be DMing you like, it's Wednesday. Where's the video? You need me to come over and do another video with you? I got you. I'm on it.
Oh, you definitely gonna be back on. This was a pleasure.
I do not play about like this. Like this is like, you can make so much. It ain't even about the money, but it is about the money.
Yeah, right.
It ain't, but it is.
Come on,
let's be real. Like, it ain't, but it is. Like, when you see that money flowing in, you gonna be like, oh, let me upload another video.
That's right.
Your schedule might even change.
That's true.
And then it's like,
I might be able to upload more.
Doing this, you never know who might want to come on.
That's true.
Never know.
I appreciate it. Just from you hit me, I never would have guessed that you would want to, come help your girl out. That's why you guys, sometimes you never know where your blessing is going to come from. So definitely always on the lookout. Again, blessings on top of blessings for sure. This was a wonderful time. Had a good time. Learned some new things in the social media world I didn't know about. And let's all find legit
Legit.
Actual love. Find them in Walmart, your CVS's. Be ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Right.
So just always be ready because you never know when love will approach.
Right. So y'all stay tuned because my video is gonna be very, very crazy.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. I can't
So
wait.
don't be
First
nervous.
view. Oh, I'm not gonna be
Because
nervous.
my videos is crazy.
Oh Lord. All
so
right.
when they come, y'all better
listen.
It's gonna be crazy.
Perfect, girl. But we got it. We got it.
Yeah, you gonna be cool.
We're gonna be
It'll
cool.
be cool.
It's gonna be a fun time.
It's gonna be very fun.
So of course, you guys, love y'all. Take care, and until next time, let's make a change.
Let's do it.